You ever notice how every guy suddenly thinks they're Mad Max or John Wayne or some shit as soon as anyone mentions the end of the world or the apocalypse or zombies or any of that shit? You know, congratulations, buddy. You know how to open up a can of beans and how to scream at your neighbor across the fence. That's survival training, right? Today, we're going to talk about how most men are terrible at surviving the apocalypse. And somehow, they think that doesn't matter. And first off, let's talk about these prepper guys. You know, the guys that spend $3,000 on MREs. They bought a whole bunch of guns they can barely shoot. They got a bunker they built that smells like old bullshit. And this guy is just ready for anything other than making the water drinkable. See, this is the thing. The real world and the actual apocalypse is not a video game. And it's not a movie. You don't just stockpile your mountain of doom and just scream at the top of your lungs that you're the sole survivor and that you're a badass. You know, while wearing a ghillie suit and head-to-toe camo and all this other bullshit. That's not surviving. That's cosplaying with delusions of grandeur. Then you got the gym bro guy who thinks because he's lifting all kinds of weight and he has all kinds of muscles that he's fucking invincible somehow. Yeah, bro, I can lift 400 pounds right now. I can survive anything. Yeah, you know, until you run out of deodorant and your strength scares off any animal that you might want to eat within a 10-mile radius. See, it's the thing. Muscles are great. I work out, I lift weights. But, you know, muscles are great for moving things around, picking stuff up, throwing stuff. But they don't fix hunger, they don't fix boredom, and they don't dodge bullets. They also don't change the fact that your bunker smells like feet and ass. And you know, there's the guy who thinks he can survive everything because he's downloaded some online cookbooks or survival guides or bushcraft or all this other stuff. Well, here's the problem, buddy. If you haven't printed all that shit out, you're going to be fucked in a few days when the power's gone. Your solar panels, they'll last for a while, if you have them, if you were smart enough to get them and you didn't think that solar panels are liberal bullshit, but even they won't last forever. So your energy source is going to dwindle, your apps are going to be useless, your tech is going to be useless. Prepping for the apocalypse is not about your gear or your electronics. It's about skill. Like, do you know how to make soup without water? No? Well, you're not having soup. And congratulations, the zombies are going to have you soup. Now, here's what actually matters if the world was to end. Brains, patience, and humility. Not yelling at your buddy in the bunker with you over who ate the last Twinkie. Not obsessing over your tactical flashlight kit. And definitely not thinking that lifting weights is going to make you invincible. Rule 1, don't panic. Rule 2, don't die. Rule 3, if you see someone hoarding toilet paper, kill them. Just kidding. Or am I? So basically, surviving the apocalypse isn't about proving how badass you are. It's about not being an idiot. And to be honest with you, most of the men I've met in my life, they're going to fail that test the first time they see a zombie. So yeah, if you're watching this and you're thinking, I can survive the apocalypse, guess what? Probably not. But that's okay. We're all going to die eventually. And at least you can die thinking that you're a hero while everyone else laughs at your prepper videos on TikTok. This has been another episode of Josh Against the World. One man, one holler, and too many opinions. I love you, and we'll see you next time.